The story begins in a small and peaceful village sitting on the banks of a wide river. The river is calm, and the water shines gently in the sunlight. A little girl named Sheng is playing happily on her father's wooden boat. She is laughing and having a wonderful time, enjoying the cool breeze and the sound of the flowing water around her. Then her father arrives at the boat. He looks at her with a warm smile and says, "I'm going out to catch fish today. You must stay out of the water. Do not go in. If you fall in, a big fish will come and catch you." Sheng is not afraid at all. She giggles and says boldly, "If a fish catches me, I will put spices on it and eat it myself." Her father laughs at her bravery and then says in a more serious tone, "If you do that, the devil will come and eat you." Sheng shakes her head and says with full confidence, "Demons do not exist. They are not real." Her father smiles and decides to play a small trick on her. He picks up his fishing net and suddenly throws it toward her, making a loud noise and a scary face. Sheng immediately starts crying. Her father feels bad and jumps into the water to make her laugh. He begins doing funny tricks in the water, splashing around and making silly movements. Sheng stops crying and starts laughing again. She is very happy and claps her hands, asking her father to do more tricks. But then something terrible happens. Without any warning, a dark shape rises from the deep part of the river. A demon, a terrifying creature living deep under the water, grabs hold of Sheng's father. The demon drags him through the river at great speed. Her father screams as loudly as he can. The sound of his screaming travels across the river and reaches the entire village. All the villagers hear it and rush to the riverbank. They are shocked and very frightened. No one knows what to do. The demon has made Sheng's father its prey, and now the entire village is filled with fear. Nobody dares to go near the river. The villagers quickly call for a priest, a man who claims to have special powers to deal with evil creatures and demons. The priest arrives with great confidence. He performs a loud ceremony and throws a bomb into the river. There is a big explosion. The water bursts upward. After a few moments, the body of a large manta ray fish floats to the surface. The priest raises his hands and shouts, "I have captured the demon. The evil is destroyed. You are all safe now." The villagers stare at the dead manta ray fish and begin to believe him. They start discussing what should be done with it. Many villagers say that the fish killed a man and must be punished. They all agree and tell the priest to kill it. They offer him gifts and money as a reward for catching the demon. But just before anything can happen, a young man arrives on the scene. His name is Tang. He is a thin, ordinary-looking young man who does not look like any kind of warrior or hero. He looks at the manta ray fish and then looks at the crowd. He raises his voice and says clearly, "You are all making a big mistake. This manta ray fish did not kill anyone. Manta rays are innocent creatures. They do not attack people. They do not kill." The villagers look at him with confusion. One man steps forward and asks, "Who are you? Why are you here?" Tang stands straight and replies, "I am a Buddhist priest. My job is to find demons and catch them. You can call me a demon hunter." The fake priest hears this and becomes very angry. He does not want Tang to ruin things for him, so he begins to speak loudly to the crowd, pointing at Tang and saying, "Do not listen to this man. He is a liar. He is a deceiver who only wants to confuse you." The villagers who already trusted the priest start to turn against Tang. They become angry and do not want to hear what Tang has to say. They grab him, beat him, tie him up with ropes, and hang him from a pole. The priest then smiles and says, "The demon is dead. The river is safe. Go and enjoy yourselves." The villagers cheer and run toward the river. They jump in and start swimming, laughing and splashing around. Everything seems fine.
Subscribe, please.
But Tang, hanging from the pole, has seen something that no one else has. He shouts as loudly as he can, "Get out of the water! The demon is still there. Get out now!" But nobody listens to him. Moments later, the demon rises once more from the deep water. It attacks a young girl in the river, dragging her beneath the surface. All the villagers see this and begin screaming. They rush out of the river in panic. A man runs to the fake priest and shouts angrily, "You lied to us. The demon is still alive." The priest tries to stay calm and says, "Stay calm, stay calm. There must be a second demon." But before he can say another word, the demon shoots out its long tongue and grabs the man, pulling him into the water. The fake priest turns white with fear and runs away as fast as his legs can carry him. The demon continues its attack. It grabs the village headman as well, dragging him under. Now everyone is running in all directions, screaming and crying. Tang, still hanging from the pole, keeps shouting, "Stop running! Lie down! Pretend to be dead!" The demon will leave you alone. Some of the villagers listen and lie flat on the ground, keeping completely still. After a short while, there is silence. The demon moves slowly through the river, searching. Then a woman named Zhen, who is the mother of little Sheng, calls out desperately for her daughter. Sheng, hearing her mother's voice, panics and begins to run. The demon immediately sees movement and attacks the girl. It grabs Sheng and begins dragging her toward the river. Zhen rushes forward without thinking about her own safety. Several villagers run with her. They grab onto Sheng and try to pull her back from the demon's grip. They pull with all their strength, but the demon is far too powerful. It tears Sheng away from their hands and pulls her into the river. Tang manages to free himself from the ropes and rushes forward. Zhen does not give up. She jumps into the water screaming, "Give me back my daughter!" The demon appears right in front of her. Before she can do anything, it swallows her whole. Then the demon turns toward the wooden bridge nearby. It smashes one of the bridge's large pillars with enormous force. The bridge begins to break apart. Villagers standing on the bridge fall into the river below. A small child tumbles off the bridge, falling toward the water. Tang leaps onto a water-filled wooden swing. He swings across and grabs the child just in time, pulling the child to safety. But the demon is not done. It slams its giant tail into the remaining pillars of the bridge, smashing them one by one. Tang falls. The demon lunges at him, but Tang moves quickly and escapes. The demon crashes into a large wooden block and gets stuck, unable to return to the river easily. Tang sees his opportunity. He tells the fake priest, "I need you to help me right now. We must push the demon to shore." Together they jump onto the wooden block and try to tilt it so the demon slides to land. But the demon is enormous and incredibly heavy. They cannot move it. The villagers try to help as well, but they also fail. Then a very large heavyset woman comes running toward the river. The ground shakes with every step she takes. Without any hesitation, she leaps onto the wooden block with full force. The block tips and the demon slides off onto the ground, crushing the fake priest underneath it. The demon, now out of the water and on dry land, slowly returns to its human form, a normal man lying on the ground. The villagers see the demon in human form and immediately want to attack it. They pick up whatever they can find, sticks, stones, tools, and start moving forward. But Tang steps in front of them and holds out his hands. "Stop! Let me handle this. I am the one who catches demons." The villagers step back. Tang puts down all his belongings on the ground. He reaches into his bag and pulls out a worn old book, a book of nursery rhymes that his master gave him long ago. He opens the book and begins to sing the rhymes softly to the demon. His master told him that these songs have special power, the power to change a demon's heart and turn it good. The demon does not respond well to the singing. It gets angry and launches itself at Tang. Tang stumbles backward, completely unable to defend himself. He is not a fighter. He is about to be seriously hurt. But then out of nowhere, a young woman appears. Her name is Duan, and she moves with great speed and skill. She jumps forward and attacks the demon with powerful, precise strikes. Then she pulls out a piece of cloth, wraps the demon tightly inside it, and ties it off. The demon is now trapped inside the cloth like a puppet, completely helpless. Duan brushes herself off and walks over to Tang. She looks at him curiously and asks, "Are you also a demon hunter?" Tang nods and holds up his nursery rhyme book. "Yes. My master says I have a natural talent for this. I am different from others." Duan looks at the book, then at Tang, and laughs. She then raises her wrist and shows him her magical bracelet, a powerful weapon she uses to fight and capture demons. The villagers immediately surround Duan and thank her with great joy.
Spin ka panashi makhche zama pat spin ka panashi sabar ba mizrasta da didan shi sabar ba mizrasta da didan shi makhche zama pat spin ka panashi makhche zama pat spin ka panashi sabar ba mizrasta da didan shi sabar ba mizrasta da didan shi